Hey, good people. Welcome back to another episode of the Living the Life Show. I'm your host, Columbus Cody. So glad you can join us. And it's time for your verse of the day. All right, so today's verse of the day comes from Luke chapter 6, verse 36. All right, this verse is packed with wisdom that we must all accept and live by. Now get this. Luke 6:36 says this: "Be ye therefore merciful, as your Father also is merciful." You be merciful because God is merciful. One of my favorite parables or stories that Jesus told, he told a story about a king that was balancing his books. He was seeing who owed him, who he owed. He was paying his debts and bringing in the money that was owed to him. And he came across a man that had an enormous debt, and he hadn't paid it yet. So he brings the man in and he starts to talk to him, and he says, "I need to settle the books. I need the money." The man says, "Oh, king, I don't have the money. Please have mercy on me." He falls to the king's feet. He cries at the king's feet, "Have mercy on me. Please, please do not throw me in jail." See, the custom was if you didn't have the money that they would imprison you and you'd work it off. They'd sell your family off and they would recoup the money that way. But he begs for mercy, and the king watches him beg for mercy, and he decides to say, "You know what? Let's squash it. Your debt is paid. No worries about it. Get on up, go about your day, enjoy your day." The man stands up. He's excited. He's happy. He can't believe it. I mean, he's been forgiven an enormous amount. When I say enormous amount, I'm talking about just say thousands upon thousands of dollars, right? So he leaves the king's presence and he's walking down the street and he sees a man that owes him some money. Okay. And the man that owes him only owes him a few bucks, $10. And he says, Hey, come here. I need that $10 you owe me. And he says, "Oh man, I ain't got it, man. Will you please be merciful with me? I promise you, I'm going to pay you back. Just have mercy on me." And the Bible says that he grabs the man by the neck and he says, "Pay me what you owe me." And the man says, "I have nothing. Please be merciful with me." So what he does is he throws the man in jail because he could not pay the debt that he had. And the word got back to the king of how he had treated this man when the king had just forgiven him of his debts. And the king calls him back in. And he says, "Didn't I just excuse your debt? Didn't I just show mercy to you? Then why would you not show mercy to another?" And see, here's the thing. Whatever we desire of God, we must be willing to give to another. If you desire mercy, you must be merciful. If you desire grace, you must be gracious. If you desire forgiveness, you must be a forgiver. The Bible tells us that we can't expect God to forgive us if we will not forgive another their trespasses, their faults, their sins. It's a hard thing to deal with sometimes because we're like, "But God, you don't understand what they did to me." And God says, "I know everything. But if you want me to excuse your sin, you must also forgive them of theirs. So you must be merciful because your Father is merciful." Whatever you want from God, you must be willing to give to another. It's the verse of the day, good peeps. You know what you got to do. Watch it, share it, live it. God bless, guys. Let's get busy living the life.